when he served. And in my career in the advocacy space, I've worked with dietary supplement groups for at least 35 years, advocating for the right of Americans to have the freedom to make choices about responsible use of dietary supplements, which the FDA doesn't like any more than they like kratom, but they have to live with it because the federal government implemented the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act in 1994, which, if the FDA had their power, they would repeal that bill today. They hate dietary supplements, but 80% of the Americans use them and report they're having great effects by them, and it's a $100 billion industry. So consumer acceptance of products the FDA doesn't necessarily like isn't the criteria. It's about how it's helping people, and that's why I referred the representative to listen to the kratom consumers here today, their experiences, why it's helping them, and I think you'll see why I'm so passionate about advocating for them.
May I add something? I helped develop buprenorphine, and I've consulted on that, and I'm proud of it. It saves lives, but it's not for everybody. And one of my colleagues in Johns Hopkins, when she heard what we were doing in the kratom space, she sent me a very personal note thanking me for the effort. I said, Meg, FDA is wrong on the science and the policy, but this is about millions of people for whom kratom is a lifeline. Got a note back, Jack, my son is one of those people. I shiver when I say it because he went to school with my son. He almost overdosed with opioids, got into buprenorphine treatment. It stabilized him, but he hated buprenorphine. He couldn't function. He tried kratom. And she said, we were nervous about it. She's board certified addiction specialist, professor at Johns Hopkins. And she said over the next 6 months, he got his life back. And that's what the most common refrain that I hear. And in terms of consumer access, that's vital. I worked on a new form of naloxone, or Narcan, and the company jacked up the price, and it wasn't going to help people. So my group formed Harm Reduction Therapeutics to make it truly over-the-counter, non-profit, and it was approved by FDA last July, and it'll start shipping mainly to states to help states save money by getting Narcan much lower and being able to put it in gas stations where people need it. So I'm not a kratom advocate per se. I'm a scientist. I follow the science, and I serve public health. That's why I'm here.
Just for